The Dropkick Murphys are the world's best band. They are very enthusiastic and they are awesome. Irish punk rock has grown in ages. Originally, it was thought that punk rock wouldn't get a lot of popularity. It was usually played a style that's more up-tempo with three chords on the guitar, ever since the original rock and roll. It's a little faster, a little louder. It's also sometimes more fun. And when you think about it, back in the days of the Sex Pistols, they were an awesome band that only lasted 2 years. Good thing that punk rock is lasting longer now. There's less fighting going on, less wars, less battles, and it's easier for punk rock to keep on going. Irish punk rock like Flogging Molly, the Pogues, the Tossers, the Bouncing Souls, the Popes, the Pipes, the Saw Doctors, if you know what they mean. Oh, tasty. There's a lot of good Irish punk rock bands around. And you should like them because they are awesome. If you like Irish punk rock, you'll know what I mean. Most of the bands are formed in America, but check out the Real Mackenzies from Scotland. You'll really get a kick out of them. The Dropkick Murphys are the best band in the world. They're the best Irish punk rock band in the world, but the Dropkick Murphys are the best band in the world. And here we're going to talk about their tour schedule. Shows that you've got to get tickets for. On September 14th, 2012, the Dropkick Murphys tour is going to return for the fall. They will be traveling upstate to Buffalo, New York. The show time is 6 p.m. Admissions to that show are $30, and you get a snap case for that show. That snap case will be a special goodie bag for you as you attend this show for the Dropkick Murphys. And of course, it's in the United States because it's in Buffalo, New York. You can buy tickets to that show online at www.dropkickmurphys.com. The Dropkick Murphys' second show on tour is September 15th, 2012, in the Irish town of Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, Illinois is Irish just like Boston. You can buy your tickets to that show online at www.dropkickmurphys.com. The show time for that show is 1 p.m. The admission for that show is $36, and that show you're attending for the Dropkick Murphys is the Riot Fest and Carnival at the Humboldt Park, and Rise Against will be there as their guest, and so will the Stooges, and so will Elvis Costello, and the Descendants, etc. will be there too. They're not better than the Dropkick Murphys. They are awesome, but they're not better than the Dropkick Murphys. The Dropkick Murphys are the main band. They're better than them. But those bands will be there at the fest to help you have a good time in Chicago, Illinois, the Irish town. Next, we have September 16th, 2012. The Dropkick Murphys are traveling to Dayton, Ohio. My friend lives in Dayton, Ohio. So does my mom's roommate. You can see the Dropkick Murphys play in Dayton, Ohio. The time for that show is 11 a.m. You'll have to get up very early and have a nice breakfast at the diner in your hotel in Dayton, Ohio. And you'll get to see the 103.9 The X Fest 2012. 103.9 The X Fest 2012 coming to Dayton, Ohio on September 16th, 2012. You'll really like that show a lot. It's a one-day pre-sale, tickets on sale Friday, July 20th at 8 a.m. Eastern. 10 bonds for a show. Or should I say 10 bands for a show. It costs $25 to get in, so purchase your tickets online at dropkickmurphys.com. Next, we have the Dropkick Murphys in Detroit, Michigan on September 18th, 2012. The show time is 6:30 p.m. Admission to that show is $26. Purchase your Dropkick Murphys tickets for Detroit, Michigan at dropkickmurphys.com. Next, we have the Dropkick Murphys in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You're going to have to put up with a lot of Penguins fans, but don't worry. The Dropkick Murphys are better than Pittsburgh Penguins anyway, and so are the Washington Capitals, but the Dropkick Murphys are the best band in the world. So when you go see the Dropkick Murphys in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you got to get there to see the show at 7 p.m. or you're late. The admission for that show is $26.50 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Purchase your tickets online for that show at dropkickmurphys.com. Oh yeah, dropkickmurphys.com. Dropkick Murphys, best band in the world. Okay, next we have the Dropkick Murphys in Utica, New York. I've seen a Utica Blue Sox baseball game in Utica, New York. I also went to Camp Northwood in Remsen, New York. But Utica, New York is a very nice city. If they're having Dropkick Murphys, that's even better. The Dropkick Murphys are the best band in the world. The show time for that, 6:30 p.m. Admission is $26. And be sure to purchase your tickets online at dropkickmurphys.com in advance, or they'll get sold out. If you don't show up at 6:30 p.m. to Utica, New York, you are late. Next, we have the Dropkick Murphys in your very own favorite town, Boston, Massachusetts. The Dropkick Murphys will give you a big show in Boston, Massachusetts. They'll get energetic, electrified, and everything. The show will go on, and you're going to be excited. You're going to have a blast the whole time with that show. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to be exciting. The Dropkick Murphys are from the barbershop of Boston, Massachusetts. Al Barr is going to be amazing. He's going to be jumping up the whole time. They're going to be louder than loud. Their own restricted area. No one bothering them. It's going to be their last and most energetic show, and their best show every time. You might think the Dropkick Murphys are always playing at their best, but at a whole nother level. They are playing at a whole nother level when it comes to Boston, because it's so much more exciting. Not only because of the sound of their music, but the sound of their fans make the sound of their music louder and more exciting. Get down to Boston and sing your proud refrain for the Dropkick Murphys on September 21st, 2012. Get to Boston, September 21st, 2012, to see the Dropkick Murphys on Northern Avenue. The time is 6 p.m. for that show. Show up at 6 p.m. or you are late. And the age restrictions, all ages are allowed at that show. You don't have to be 21 to go to this show. All ages are allowed. The address is 290 Northern Avenue. And the name of the place to go is the Bank of America Pavilion. We'll be hosting that show. Your tickets for that show will be... It doesn't say how many tickets are available. It doesn't say if the tickets are sold out. It doesn't say how much the tickets cost for that show. But purchase your tickets online for Boston, Massachusetts on September 21st, 2012 at dropkickmurphys.com. Get your tickets on tour for the Dropkick Murphys. Okay, Dropkick Murphys fans, get your tickets before they are sold out at www.dropkickmurphys.com. The Dropkick Murphys are the best band in the world. That's why every fan works for them.